because this is also a really big part as well. Let's change the growth since the past 7 days. A lot of people typically do have this on. I usually don't really have this on. Enable delete source. You want to definitely make sure that you have randomized action tool on. You want to if you're past the 90 days, you want to if you're past the 60 days actually, you can actually turn this off. Only use Instagram search box. You can turn that off. I like to have this off too after this point. But as I'm warming up, I typically do like to have this on, but when I'm not off, enable zero action notification, have this on. Disable all actions if account enters block or ghost block. Enable like block detection. I like to turn this on. I like to keep this at 60 minutes, but if I'm having it on full throttle, so after 90 days, I typically do have this off, but sometimes I like to just have this on. Enable pause bot for like posts, have this on. I have this off typically. Some people like to have this on. Enable auto enable action tool after 2 days. Device sleep instead of random action. I like to keep these off a lot of times at this point. Follow back ratio. Minimum number of followed users per source. Let me actually go and look at this on my other computer really quick. Okay, so 15, 10, just to keep, yeah, delays after source is eligible to be removed after minimum followed users. Boom. I'm pretty sure I don't really have to explain a lot of these features as well. Yeah, this is what I like to keep it at when it's running full throttle. And I think I'm going to have to definitely go back and add when I'm going to warm up or my global settings of the warm-up process. But when it's running full throttle, this is basically it. And also, in order to like really run it at like, if you want to increase conversions a tiny bit more, if like all of your accounts are good, they have 12 plus posts, the bio, you have story highlights, the accounts look great. Another thing that I like to do is I like to put all of the times together. So instead of like having it run 2 separate times, it'll just run one time. And it doesn't really increase conversions, but it mostly increases output. So it'll run from 0 to 2, right? And then from 2 to 4, and it'll just run for 2 hours every single day. And you can pretty much like finish the rest from here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is exactly word for word how I run everything. This is how I run my operation. So if you guys are are at this point and you guys are still stuck, you can always reach out to me on the Discord server.